Temporarily from the New Hampshire Liberty Forum in Manchester, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Friday, February 3rd, 2017. Silver is trading at $17.37 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,214 per ounce. Bitcoin is trading at 1.5 cents, and the average price of Bitcoin is $1,028. Antiwar.com reports in a curious case, since the U.S. rarely confirms or denies its attacks in Yemen, Yemeni officials have reported a substantial U.S. naval attack against the mountains in the nation's south, claims which were quickly denied by a Pentagon spokesman who insisted no U.S. involvement. The Yemeni officials say that warships off the coast, believed to be American ships, fired a salvo of missiles at the al-Marakashi Mountains, noting that the mountains are a key stronghold of al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula. The Pentagon has been playing up their naval presence in the region lately, saying the U.S. Navy is prepared to assist Saudi warships off the coast of Yemen in the ongoing civil war. This likely added to the assumption that the ships doing the firing were American ships, along with the fact that no one else in the area has much in the way of advanced ships capable of such strikes. This raises questions then about who else might even conceivably have launched the attack, or if it was U.S. warships, as everyone seems to believe, why the Pentagon chose to publicly deny the reports when they've made very public their interest in targeting al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula in Yemen.
When you hear the word lobbyist, you probably think about greedy corporations, but not all lobbyists are the same. Some are fighting for the freedoms you hold dear. Liberty Lobby LLC is doing just that in New Hampshire, working hard to represent you, not some special interest group. You can help by going to libertylobby.info, where your contribution will give us the tools we need to ensure that your voice is heard. Visit libertylobby.info today to find out more.
UPI reports the Department of Homeland Security's Office of Inspector General said it will conduct a review of President Donald Trump's executive order that temporarily bans travel from 7 countries made up of mostly Muslim populations. The agency late Wednesday said it would review DHS implementation of Trump's recent executive order in response to congressional requests and whistleblower and hotline complaints. Protests throughout the United States and in parts of the world erupted after Trump enacted the measure that some have likened to a Muslim ban. Trump ordered a travel ban on Friday in an executive order that prohibited all refugees from entering the United States for 120 days, banned Syrian refugees indefinitely, and implemented a 90-day ban for entry by people from Iran, Sudan, Libya, Yemen, Somalia, Iraq, and Syria. Implementation of the order caused some chaos in U.S. airports as security officials attempted to enforce the executive order without much forewarning. U.S. District Judge Ann Donnelly on Saturday night temporarily and partially blocked Trump's executive order with an injunction. Trump said he signed off on the executive order to protect U.S. security. He tweeted on Wednesday, "Everyone is arguing whether or not it is a ban. Call it what you want. It's about keeping bad people with bad intentions out of the country."
For nearly 40 years, Roberts & Roberts Brokerage has been a trusted source for buying and selling precious metals like gold and silver. They also take Bitcoin for precious metal purchases and have permanently removed the minimum purchase amount for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Roberts & Roberts today for knowledgeable advice on buying and selling precious metals and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 800-874-9760 or visit online at rrbi.co.
Reuters reports President Donald Trump on Thursday vowed to free churches and other tax-exempt institutions of a 1954 law banning political activity, drawing fire from critics who accused him of rewarding his evangelical Christian supporters and turning houses of worship into political machines. As Trump used a prayer breakfast to take aim at a long-standing statutory barrier between politics and religion, called the Johnson Amendment, civil liberties groups and gay rights groups expressed concern that he might consider an executive order to allow government agencies and private businesses to deny services to gay people in the name of religious freedom. Trump did not reference such an order in his remarks, but he lambasted the Johnson Amendment, which prohibits tax-exempt organizations such as churches and other places of worship, charities, and educational institutions from directly or indirectly participating in any political campaign in favor or against a political candidate. White House spokesman Sean Spicer told reporters Trump wanted to find ways to make sure people were not penalized for following through on their religious beliefs. The White House said it was not working on such an executive order. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.